Okay, so this morning we are going to do some glass etching, and I've got my armor etch and my tape, reusable stencils, and I've got my bowl I want to work on. It's a very tall bowl. Really nice. We're going to make a fruit basket out of this eventually, and I've got these goblets here I want to work on. Now you see I put down some newspaper here, sales papers, so the stuff won't go on the table, mess up the table. I also have my Windex over there ready to go so that I can clean the glass first, and also afterward, when I get done with the glass etching materials, I will be able to clean it off with Windex and make it look as pretty as possible. And now you see where we've got the stencils on. I've taken them off this page here, and they're reusable, so we're going to go like this. I'm also going to add the same line on the left here you see when I get done also to the right side of that same design. And you also see the yellow gloves. You see I've put the tape on it. You put the tape to protect the glass from getting etched where you don't want it to get etched, as well as it also kind of helps keep the stencil in place, especially these are sticky because they're the reusable ones, but if you get the disposable ones, the one-time use ones, they don't stick barely at all. You have to kind of tape them on anyway. And you see I put tape across this flower because I don't want this flower to show up. So I'm just going to have these three. Now you see I put the cream on there. Now you should use brushes and little foam brushes and things like that, but quite frankly, I just dipped my finger in there and put them and rubbed it on. Okay, not really rubbed it, but kind of patted it on so it's nice and thick as you can. It's not hard, but the gloves are imperative here because you just quite frankly, I just forgot to get a brush, so it's no big deal. As long as it gets onto the stencil, it's not really that big of a deal. It works, and it turns out really pretty later. The thicker the better, because you want it to really set in and take that pattern for you. Now I took the stencils off, and I rinsed the stuff off in the sink, and then you peel the stencils off. I could not show you that part because I needed both hands to do so because the bowl is huge and heavy. You see the print on the bowl. And that's etched into the glass. It's not going to come off. And it will look darker later, especially when I get done with the whole design, which I will show you in a minute after I work around the whole bowl. And to multitask, I'm doing several sides at once here on the timer. Very important to have the timer ready. Now here's the finished product after I've finished all of it and Windexed it again. Kind of hard to make out on this particular camera, I think. But you see the butterflies and things on it, see? What I like is, put it on the table, if you can make that out or not, but it actually, the shadows actually show up and the light showing through it, so you can see it better. The light showing through it actually looks really cool on here as well. Just my own way of looking at things, I guess. But you can see into the bowl, you can see all the different designs into the bowl. I think it turned out really good. It could have been better, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay, and here are the glasses that I'm working on. Just started. I just put the reusable stencils on there and just taped this one. Making these for my sister, actually. I thought that was a little alternating, so it's not exactly the same. Here's the finished product, both glasses and the big bowl. I hope this was something you guys could follow along and didn't bore you to death. I had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks.